Hi, my name is Mike Clover. I'm with Homewood Mortgage here in the state of Texas. Have you heard of the nightmare of escrow shortages on new construction homes? I'm sure you have. It's a common problem when families go and buy homes in a planned community that's new construction. I'm going to show you how to avoid this issue and what the differences are between escrow accounts that are improved and unimproved, which only applies to new construction. Okay, so here's the differences between improved and unimproved, okay, taxes, all right? This is the assessment of the property you're buying by the county. Unimproved is where they just assess a piece of dirt, okay? There's no home on it. Improved is the land plus the home. When you buy a new construction home, your lender can either set up escrows with unimproved and improved, okay? In most cases, when a lender pulls what is called a tax cert from the title company, okay, that's going to be what the actual taxes are on the property at that time. It's going to be based on unimproved. The correct way to avoid having an escrow shortage is for your lender to set up your taxes with improved, okay? So let's say you close in June, the 6th month of the year, and your lender collects improved, and then the builder gives you a credit based on the tax cert, which is unimproved, for 6 months, okay? Let's say it's $100 a month for unimproved, and the lender collects improved taxes, which is $250. We'll use a scenario of $250. So you're going to get $600 from the builder, right? And then the lender is going to collect $250 times 6 plus a 3-month cushion is typically the case. That's some extra money in there to offset any increases in taxes and insurance. So you're going to have $250 times 6 plus 3 months, and then the builder is going to give you a credit for 6 months, okay? At the end of the year, the county comes and collects based on improved for the entire year. But you only got a credit from that builder for 6 months of unimproved. There's $150 a month discrepancy, okay, that the builder owes you. In other words, that builder owes you $900, if my math is right, for 6 months of taxes. In most cases, in most of these planned communities, when you buy new construction, the builder requires you to use their preferred lender to get incentives, okay? So you need to let that lender know that you want to collect improved property taxes. Also, you need to find out if the builder will give you a credit for the difference of taxes credited if the county comes and collects based on unimproved, all right? Or improved, I'm sorry, if the county comes and collects based on improved. Because you're going to get a credit from that builder based on that tax cert, which most of the time is unimproved. So, I had this situation happen to me and my wife. We bought in a planned community a long time ago, and I closed about May or June. And guess what? I called that builder, told them what happened, and they wrote us a check for the difference. So in other words, in this scenario where the lender's collecting $250 a month improved and the builder gave you a credit of $100, that builder is going to owe you $150 times 6 because they owned that property for 6 months and you acquired it at the end of June, okay? If you closed at the end of June. And so that's how you avoid having an escrow shortage. A lot of times, these lenders with these builder communities, I don't think they explain it properly. I don't think it's intentional, but they don't explain the escrow process properly. They have you sign a builder shock letter. And in some cases, there may be some foul play there where they're selling a payment that's not accurate because the taxes are based on unimproved property taxes. So if you have any questions, I know this is kind of complicated, you're welcome to give me a call. Even if you're not using me as a lender, I'll explain it to you. 469-438-5587. Or you can email me at mike@mikeclover.com. Thank you.